What's up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Wanted to talk about how we blow opportunities early on to set ourselves up for something better or security later on. Um, a lot of us have been in situations where you had to hustle to kind of survive. A lot of people didn't have to hustle to survive, and they were able to do other things to accumulate money and stack up money and make a lot of money, even if they didn't stack it up, which is my point. Um, then you find yourself in situations, whether it be um, with the law, whether it just be general financial situations with, your home and other bills and expenses, and you realize that you you spent and blew so much money when you had it that you didn't put nothing away for a time when you needed. And we see this so much. I had a lot of drug dealing homeboys that I've known over the years, and even if they wasn't my homeboys, just people that I know and seen from from afar that literally made hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars. And it never clicked with me why people who was making that kind of money, legally or illegally, it never clicked with me to understand why they just wouldn't take some of it for every lick, for every lump that comes in, to take some of it and just toss it to the side. Now some do, and some did, but for the most part, I've seen too many that have literally, like I said, had a lot of money come through their hands, man. And when they got popped, when I mean popped, I mean arrested. And even when they got popped, meaning actually killed, the money is mysteriously gone. Or it may not be mysteriously gone, they blew it. And you see people, even people who pass away, and you look up, and when they pass away, all of a sudden, you having benefits to try to raise money just to bury them. And the first thing that comes out of people's mouth is, well, what happened to all that money? He was making all that money, and now they don't even have the means to pay for his funeral. And I guess I'm saying all this to say that regardless of what your lifestyle is, not my place to judge your lifestyle, even if I disagree with it. But just conventional wisdom would speak to saying to yourself, if I'm making $50,000 a week, if I'm making $120,000 a month, if I'm working a regular job and doing good and I'm making $200,000 a year, wouldn't it make sense to say, let me save 10 grand a year? Stack. So it just in case something comes up, anything comes up, then you're able, or your family is able, to take care of whatever needs to be taken care of, whether it be an attorney for you, whether it be to put you in the ground somewhere, whether it be to bail you out of a financial situation, expenses, foreclosures, all this different stuff. Because the first thing that kicks in your mind, or the mind of the person who has squandered all that money is regret. Because the first thing you're going to think about is like, I had X amount of dollars. In my time doing whatever it is I was doing, I had all that money. And then you start thinking about all of the worthless things that you spent thousands on. Spent thousands on a necklace or on a ring, or you got a pair of shoes that cost $1,500, some Gators or something. And there's nothing wrong with having these things. But you find yourself trying to sell those same things when you get in the hole. So why not kick a little something to the side? And I say this to people who are not dealing with them kind of numbers as far as money. Just regular people, regular money. Talked about this a while back. Kick something to the side, whatever you can, and try not to touch it. Because accumulation has its place, and it builds up if you have the discipline to let it build up. So don't be that one, man. Don't be that drug dealer. Don't be that foolish person, whatever field, who's made millions of dollars, and when the smoke clears, you can't even pay for your medical expenses if you get sick. Alright, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. Y'all leave y'all comments below. Subscribe to the channel. Peace.